Have you ever wondered what SEO really is and why it matters? You probably heard the term thrown around in meetings or seen it pop up in marketing articles. But what does SEO actually mean? And why is it so crucial for anyone with an online presence? Stick around because in this video, we will break down SEO in simple terms, covering everything you need to know. Trust me, you will want to stay until the end because the last few points are game changers for beginners and experts alike. So let's start with the basic question. What is SEO? So SEO stands for search engine optimization. It is the practice of improving your website so that it ranks higher on search engines like Google. But why is it important? See, because higher ranking means more people will find and visit your website. It is like placing your shop on a busy street instead of a hidden alley. So the next question that comes to our mind is, why does SEO matter? See, think about this. When you search for something online, how often do you scroll past the first page? Rarely, right? So studies show that the first page of Google captures over 90% of all search traffic. If your website is not on the first page, it's almost invisible to potential visitors. So that's why SEO is so important. It helps your website get noticed, which leads to more traffic and potentially more business. So now let's talk about the basics of SEO. See, SEO can seem complicated, but let's simplify this. At its core, SEO is about making your website attractive to search engines and users. So here are the main components you should know. So first is keywords, the most important word. See, keywords are the words or phrases people type into search engines when looking for something. For example, if you run a bakery, people might search for best cupcakes near me or chocolate cake recipe. Now, these are your keywords. So, to optimize for SEO, you need to include these keywords naturally in your content, titles, and even image descriptions. But remember, do not overdo it. Keyword stuffing can actually hurt your ranking. Next is high quality content. See, unique content is king in the world of SEO. Search engines want to show the best and most relevant results to users. And this means your content should be valuable, engaging, and well written. So use your keywords strategically, but focus on making your content helpful. Think of what your readers want and create content that answers their questions or solves their problems. Now let's talk about the types of SEO. See, SEO is not just one thing. It comes in different types. So let's have a quick look at this. So first type is on-page SEO. Now this refers to the SEO tactics you apply directly to your website. Now this includes optimizing your content, adding internal links, using meta tags, and making sure your images have alt text. For example, adding a clear title tag with your main keyword can make a big difference. Next is off-page SEO. Now, this involves SEO practices that happen outside your website. The most common is link building, where other sites link to your content. Now, think of these links as votes of confidence. The more high quality links you have pointing to your website, the more search engines will trust your content. Then, next in our list is technical SEO. Now, this type of SEO deals with the behind the scenes aspects of your websites, like site speed, mobile friendliness, and secure connections, HTTPS. See, even if you have great content, a slow or confusing site can hurt your ranking. So, search engines want to show users sites that offer a good experience. Now comes the important question, how does SEO work? See, SEO may sound like a magic, but it's based on how search engines operate. Google, for example, uses crawlers, which are tiny programs to scan the internet and index websites. When somebody searches for something, Google checks its index and shows the most relevant results. And SEO helps your site appear at the top of these results. And so here is how you can, these are some tips that you can use to make sure your website checks all the right boxes. First is optimize your page titles and meta descriptions. So make sure every page on your site has a unique title and meta description. This is the first thing people see when your page comes up in search results. So use keywords here, but make sure it's natural. Then improve your site's loading speed. See, a slow site can make users click away, which signals to search engines that your site is not valuable. So optimize your images, reduce large files, and use fast hosting services to boost speed. Then create mobile friendly pages. So more people are using their phones to browse the internet than ever before. So a site which is not mobile friendly will not rank as well. So make sure your design adapts well to smaller screens. Now let's talk about common SEO mistakes to avoid. See, while SEO can be powerful, making mistakes can hurt your rankings. So here is a list of some common pitfalls to watch out for while performing SEO. Number one is keyword stuffing. So see, adding too many keywords in an unnatural way can make your content sound spammy. So focus on quality. Next is ignoring analytics. So SEO is not a one and done job. Regularly check your analytics to see what's working and what isn't. The next is skipping alt text for images. Always add descriptive alt text to your images. Now, this helps search engines understand your content better and is also helpful for visually impaired users. So, the next question is why SEO is constantly changing. See, one important thing to remember is that SEO is not static. Search engines, especially Google, update their algorithms frequently. What worked last year might not work today. So this is why keeping up with the latest SEO trends is so important. Now let's talk a little about the new trends in SEO because this is where it gets interesting. See, SEO is moving towards more user-focused experiences. Here are a few trends to keep an eye on. Number one in our list is voice search. Now, with the rise of smart speakers and voice activated assistants, more people are using voice search. Now, this changes the way keywords are used. For example, instead of typing best bakery, New York City, somebody might say, where is the best bakery near me? Right? Next is AI and machine learning. So, search engines are using AI to better understand user intent. Now, this means that high quality, helpful content will be rewarded even more. Then you have video content. Do not underestimate the power of video. Sites which include video content tend to rank higher. Think about adding tutorials or explainer to your pages. So here are my final takeaways. SEO may seem overwhelming, but do not let that stop you. Start with the basics, find the right keywords, create valuable content, and make sure your site is user friendly. And remember, SEO is a long game. You won't see results overnight, but the payoff is worth it. So there you have it, a beginner's guide to understanding SEO. But do not stop here. Keep learning and adapting as SEO trends change. Remember, the last few points we discussed are key. Keeping up with trends like voice search and AI will certainly give you an edge. So, what do you think? Are you ready to take your first steps into SEO? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box.